Hello and welcome to Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. We are your hosts, Vidas
and Aušra.
We've been mastering secrets of organ playing for more than 20 years and sharing them on this blog since 2011.
On this show, which we create from our home in Vilnius, Lithuania, we strive to help you grow in every area of organ playing, including practice, technique, repertoire, sight reading, hymn playing, improvisation, composition, music theory, harmony, and many others.
Our hope is to help you become a complete musician, or what we call as total organist, a program which we have created to help you reach your dreams faster than you would do on your own.
If you are new here, we invite you to subscribe to receive free updates of this blog at organduo.lt. By subscribing, you will also receive free video how to master any organ composition and 10-day organ playing mini course.
And now let's go to the podcast for today. Hi guys, this is Vidas.
And Aušra.
Let's start episode 405 of Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. This question was sent by Justin, and he writes, Hi Vidas and Ausra, greetings from Australia. I'm wondering if you know of any settings of the psalms for liturgical use in Lithuanian. Ideally, I'm looking for the responsorial psalms for Sundays only for all 3 years. I would be grateful for any advice you may have. Regards, Justin. It appears, Ausra, that Justin is interested in knowing more about Lithuanian psalms, right? What we sing in churches and how we do it.
Well, because Lithuania is mostly Catholic country, one psalm is required for each mass.
Right. I was checking with my friend Paulus, our friend Paulus, right? Who is the organist of St. Joseph Church here in Vilnius, if he knows of any collections of responsorial psalms. But there seems to be a lack of such systematization in Lithuania, and what he does, he creates his own. So, Ausra, if you had to sing your psalm tune today, right? You went to the mass and you found a text of the psalm, and you had to figure out the melody. What would you do?
I would use those 8 psalm tunes. But for refrain, I would just, use maybe one phrase from the psalm tune. Or something in that mode.
Something like the notes of the mode?
Yeah, something that would be easily to repeat, for people to repeat, to remember.
Mm-hmm. I do the same, but sometimes I tend to repeat myself, and it's kind of boring too. So,
well, if I may say so, during psalms, not the melody is the most important thing, but the words. So whatever, you can sing them on one single note, and it would be still okay, because it's recited text actually.
What if the psalms, when for example cantor, right? Cantor alone sings, is on mostly repeated notes, like in psalm tone, but the refrain is more or less fluid without too many repeated notes. Is it better?
Well, it might be difficult for congregation to respond if refrain is very elaborated. Because I don't have very good musical memory, but sometimes when cantor, picks up very interesting refrain, even for me, it's too hard to follow. and I remember it right maybe after 3 or 4 repetitions. No, maybe at the last response of the psalm.
Mm-hmm.
But it needs to be memorable, that you would be able to remember it right away after one repetition.
You're right. And I would probably use the notes of the mode or the psalm tone and start and end on the first note of the mode so that people would know where is the so-called tonic pitch.
Do you remember that old Senkus book?
Hymnal?
Hymnal, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think he had some quite a few
That's right.
hymns based on psalms, actually.
That's right. I remember that. So Senkus was a musically trained priest who I think created his 2 editions of the hymnal, and he composed his own refrains for the psalms too. So anybody with some training and musical knowledge can do that in their own way, not only in Lithuanian actually, but in their own language too.
Sure.
So guys, we hope this was useful to you. Please experiment with your psalm tones and let us know how it goes. And please keep sending us your wonderful questions. We love helping you grow. And remember, when you practice,
Miracles happen.
This blog is supported by Total Organist, the most comprehensive organ training program online, where you will find courses for every area of organ playing, including technique, practice, sight reading, repertoire playing, hymn playing, improvisation, composition, music theory and harmony, with hundreds of scores and thousands of exercises. Here is what some of the students are saying.
Hugh writes, the sight reading course has helped me tremendously. Thank you very much for your essays, courses, and all your help.
Robert writes, I found the fingerings, registration ideas, and general comments to be excellent.
John writes, I have found your download very helpful. It was really excellent. I have watched some of your teaching videos, and when I read your instructions, I tried to imagine you are there teaching me. You may feel disappointed that I am 2-3 days behind, but I am a slow learner, and I have committed to taking the time to get it right, as you say. But the other night my wife commented that she had never heard me play such a detailed melody in the left hand so well. My left hand is generally poor.
Robert writes, it has been a great pleasure in my life of having discovered your courses and material as well as the YouTube work of recordings. You have a calm and pleasant way of teaching.
Ron writes, Hi Vidas and Ausra, thank you guys. What a wonderful response to my email note to you. You've got me right, and I feel you understand my level of playing. Yes, at home, and lucky that I have an organ for that reason. I am paying attention to this, and I am going to try this haha no longer secret model. Yes, and I love Cesar Frank too. What is very nice about your blog podcast is that Ausra and Vidas are like a Socratic dialogue, and by bouncing things off of each other, so much more information comes out and is expressed. Your comments contain a wealth of information and understanding. I really appreciate this. It is very inspiring and will keep us moving forward.
Would you like to receive the same or even better results that our students are getting? If so, join them at organduo.lt/total-organist. And of course, you will get the first month free too. You can cancel anytime.
Also, if you haven't yet subscribed to receive free updates of this blog, make sure you do that at organduo.lt. By subscribing, you will also receive free video, how to master any organ composition, and 10-day organ playing mini course.
This was Vidas
and Ausra from Secrets of Organ Playing.
And remember, when you practice,
miracles happen.